Hello beautiful, welcome to my channel. My name is Ruby Scarlet and this is my channel for divination. So today I'm doing a pick a card reading for the month of August. We have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. You choose your group based off of intuition, so whichever pile you were drawn to or whichever crystal you were drawn to. For group number 1, we have this blue lice agate snake. For group number 2, we have red carnelian. For group number 3, we have bismuth. And for group number 4, we have amethyst. So choose based on your intuition what you are instinctively drawn to. You may get a feeling. You can get pins and needles ringing in your ear, a flash of hot or cold as confirmation. A song may pop into your head or a memory may pop into your head in relation to one of these piles. That is also an instinct that it is the pile for you. If you're still feeling unsure of what pile to choose from, that's okay. You can watch the whole video and just use what resonates. We're going to start off with group number 1. So group number 1, you have chosen the blue lace agate in the form of a snake. So blue lace agate works to help open up our throat chakra and helps us to learn to communicate better. The snake is also a symbol of transformation and death and rebirth. So this is a good sign for you that you are going through a transformation that's going to teach you how to communicate better. Alright, group number 1, what are your August predictions? We have temperance in reverse, so that's you learning to find balance. Something right now is out of balance. We have the hermit. Okay, so you guys are going to be doing some deep introspection. And we have the fool in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is that lately your heart and your mind have felt out of balance. There's a lot of action you want to take, but you don't know how to go about it. You also feel like you are unable to communicate all the feelings that you have been going through. And Cancer season is an incredibly emotional period for us, and that we've just left Cancer season. So it makes sense that you might be feeling a lot of emotions that you're not quite sure what to do with. And there can be a delay in processing them as well due to the Mercury in retrograde that we're experiencing. So I can see you taking some time this August to really reflect upon everything that you've been through and your experiences, and take time with the deities, the spirit guides, to really see how you can articulate what you've been going through. I see with the Fool card in reverse that you don't want to be taken for a fool again. Now, usually this card in reverse can show a false start or naivety, but I'm really seeing this as you don't want to be taken for a fool. When you start something new, you don't want to go through the same experience as you have been through. I'm seeing that it's work related for some of you. You maybe have signed a contract or made a deal that you shouldn't have, and you've learned your lesson and you don't want to repeat those mistakes. You've also learned about how to take accountability and that not everybody does that. So I'm seeing here as well that if you've been through a situation, you're also learning what you need to keep proof of in the future if something is to happen again. And then for those of you in a relationship, I'm seeing that like you want this relationship to come to an end, or you want it to take off in a different direction. And you're learning to either communicate those feelings and get the issue resolved, or leave but not make the same mistakes in a new relationship. So you're basically learning to break patterns and break cycles this August. I'm going to pull some additional tarot cards for you guys, my beautiful group number 1s. So we have the Page of Rods, which is equivalent to the Page of Wands. And we also have the King of Coins in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is that you are really passionate about something. You really want something to take off. But you've been putting a lot of thought and energy into the daydreaming and not enough into the actual doing of the project. And that's why we have this King of Coins in reverse. So you really do have things planned out in your head, but you need to start taking more action. You also are going to be thinking about why you have felt kind of stagnant when it comes to action. Are you not fully sure the steps you need to take, or is something else holding you back? There's going to be a lot of thought process behind that. But the main thing Spirit is saying is, like, stop thinking about it, just do it. Just communicate what is happening. It's okay if things come off inaccurate, or you're worried about coming across, like, what you were saying or what you were communicating isn't going to be perfect. But it's never going to be perfect, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. So just get it started, and the more you practice it, the more you do it, the better it will become. I also want to say, with our little snake guy here, there is a chance that you have a Scorpio heavily placed in your chart. And Scorpio loves to dream. Scorpio loves to plan. And they think that they can do a lot through just manifesting, but you do need to take action, okay? You need to put your boots on the ground. You need to start investing some of your money into this. You need to get it going. The situations are not going to resolve themselves unless you actually take some form of action. And then we have the Suit of Coins, or the Ace of Coins, sorry, upright. So this is showing a new start, a new journey. You just have to take that first step. You can't be afraid to jump. You cannot be afraid to start. And that is, okay, I'm seeing a very big connection here from Spirit. So your Fool card is in reverse because you are scared to jump off the ledge. You are scared to take that first step because you don't want to repeat previous mistakes. So that is what's holding you back, and you keep dreaming of what you want to do, how you're going to move forward, and how it's going to be different, but you're not putting any action into it because you're worried about taking that leap. You are worried about taking that jump. But once you do, your abundance is going to start coming in. Things are going to start lining up for you. It's not going to be like it was before. You've already planned all that out, but you're still so scared of repeating past mistakes, you're too scared to take that action. And Spirit is telling you, just take the jump. Just do it. Get involved. As Chit would say, do it, lady. Alright. What else do we have for my beautiful group number 1? We have the 5 of Elixirs. Okay, the 5 of Elixirs is equivalent to the 5 of Cups. So you are so focused on the past right now that you are not seeing the future. You are so worried about past mistakes that you are not focusing on future gains. This is just confirmation. Then we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so I can see that there might be issues in a relationship, failed partnerships. That can also be holding you back as well. It looks like there is some kind of a relationship that is keeping you in stagnant energy, and it's because this person isn't rooting for your success, or they aren't aiding in your success. So that's not to say that they are rooting against you, but they aren't doing anything to make your life easier. They can in fact be making it more difficult, even if that's not what they're trying to do. If you find that you don't have enough free time to focus on what you're doing because of this other person, then they are impeding on your success. Even if they are wishing you success and congratulating you, are their actions in alignment? Are they holding you back? Is this relationship keeping you from moving forward? For some of you, it's romantic. For some of you, it's not. Is your boss expecting too much of you at work that you don't have free time? Are you putting in more than you're getting paid for? These are things to look at. Is your family relying on you too much? Are you helping out more than you are getting in return? And then I see the 5 of Blades, so this is you coming unstuck from a situation because this is in reverse. This is you finally kind of breaking free from this situation. But you have to take those steps to realize what's happening. You have to take the accountability, okay? It's realizing that you need to change how your life is moving if you want success in the future. You have to start living right now like what you want your future to be. All right, we're going to pull some oracle cards for you. This is from my Audacity deck. So we have the Tower. Pretty straight and simple there. Transformation, huge change. Your life is changing. So that means your habits need to change. All right. What else do we have for my beautiful group ones? The Burned Bridge. It's not always a bad thing to burn bridges. People always say, you know, don't burn your bridges, especially with work. If you know you're not going to be in that industry again, go ahead and burn those bridges. If you know that someone has been doing you dirty, what good is their reference? What good is what they have to say? Analyze that relationship. Is it really beneficial for you to keep that bridge intact? Or is it better for you to burn it? Some bridges need to be burnt. And finally, we have the Fiddle Leaf Fig. Are you investing more into this than you are getting out of it? That is not living life in balance. That is not living the way Spirit wants you to. You should have freedom and balance in life. You should be able to practice your creativity, be physically active, and make abundance. You should be able to be in touch with Spirit, and you should be able to have time for your family. If your life is not in balance, then you are not living in the way Spirit wants, and you need to make changes. Soul family, call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So I'm seeing that you guys have a community out there. You have a community that supports you. So look to the people who truly care and who believe in your values, who believe in your message and want to communicate the same. They will help you through this time. They will help guide you. They will be your shoulder to cry on. It doesn't have to be an in-person family. Your soul family is your chosen family, not your immediate family. Yes, it can involve your immediate family, but it doesn't have to. And we have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Life is changing, but it is not changing to harm you. It is not changing despite you. It is changing for you. Spirit has a better plan ahead. They have so much abundance and success in store for you. So do not be afraid to take the plunge. Do not be afraid to jump the ship. Spirit is catching you. They want you to leave this toxic situation so you can move forward and be healthier and be better. Your August is full of change, but there is abundance coming, okay? It's going to come towards the end of August for you, but it will come through. You have to deal with all this change first, and you have to be open about your communication and your boundaries during this change, okay? You need to make sure that you are communicating and you are leaving time for self-care. You are leaving time to do what is important to you. All right, my beautiful group number 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you made it to the end, please drop a rose emoji in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 2s. You have chosen this pile. You have chosen the red carnelian. Now, the red carnelian is related to creativity, and it's also related to sensuality. So if you have chosen this pile, there is a good chance that there's romantic connections for you in the future, and that new creative beginnings are happening. All right, group number 2, what is your August prediction? Group number 2, what is your August prediction? We have the Death card in reverse. So you're going through a transformation. You are going through a death and rebirth this August. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, it looks like there's a relationship that's coming to an end. It could be a romantic relationship. It could also be a business relationship, or some kind of mentor guidance relationship that has not been working out. There is transformation that is needed here. We have the Fool. So something is coming to an end. Some kind of relationship is coming to an end, so a new relationship can come in. So something new and fresh can start. All right, group number 2, let's hear more about your August prediction. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this relationship has been causing you a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear, and finally letting go of this relationship is going to help alleviate a lot of the anxieties you've been feeling that you don't even realize are related to this relationship. Then we have the Seven of Coins in reverse. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is that you are having a bit of a hard time letting this go. You've invested a lot of energy into it. So there is definitely some negative emotions that come with letting go of it, because you've been together for a while. You've definitely had a bit of a codependent relationship with this person. And unfortunately, you realize that your investment hasn't been paying off. This other person, unfortunately, isn't able to love you like you need to be loved. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, I can see, for better or worse, your decision has been made. You are moving forward. You are upset about this, but you also know that there is something else waiting for you, and it's time. We have the King of Wands coming in, okay? That's some very positive and strong fire energy I'm feeling. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I can see somebody new coming in for you. They're coming in pretty quickly after this relationship dissolves. It could be a business opportunity as well for some of you. Like, some of you, this is a business relationship that is dissolving. You've invested a lot of time and effort into it, and it just hasn't paid off for you. For others of you, this is a romantic relationship that, unfortunately, you just don't have the same values. You aren't giving the same energy, so it comes to an end. But again, this ending comes with a new beginning. We have this King of Wands energy. So someone new or a new offer is coming in with a lot of fire and a lot of passion. They are able to meet your energy and exceed it. With the Knight of Cups, I can see that you're still kind of caught up in your feelings about the past scenario, so you're very cautious about entering this new relationship or business partnership. With the Five of Cups in reverse, I can see you are learning to let go of what happened in the past. It's not easy for you to let go of it, but you are learning that it was for the best. This situation was for the best. And I even see that this King of Wands energy here is helping you to recover. They're helping you to see how you deserve to be treated. And that is what is making this recovery easy, is you're like, wow, I didn't know I could be met with that same energy. I didn't know that someone could provide for me like this, or that a company could care about its employees like this. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, I can see that even though this person is kind and caring, it's not something they even have to think about. Usually when the Knight of Swords is upright, it's someone who is heavy-handed in their approach. It's someone who's very direct and aggressive. So this energy is the opposite of that, okay? They're someone who is a gentle leader, but they're still passionate. They're still kind. They're still caring. They are able to lead in a very fair way. And this is something that you haven't really seen or experienced before, so it's very refreshing for you. All right, my beautiful group number 2, what else does Spirit have to say? The Sun. They're bringing with them opportunities and joy. There is a lot of happiness coming for you this August, okay? I also see you being able to take some more time for your family, to take some more time for yourself, and really being able to enjoy that. You aren't feeling overworked anymore. You are feeling more balanced in life. Then we have the Bottle, which is the nectar of life. So you are being given opportunity. You are being given success, and you are feeling refreshed and very creative. And finally, we have the Mother. So this is a really wonderful energy coming in for you guys. You're going to be able to take on a leadership role quite quickly. Your career is going to excel because of this romantic relationship or because of this business partnership. Whichever one it is, it doesn't really matter. Your career is going to excel because of it, because you're going to have more time for yourself. So you're building up your own confidence, and it's also giving you more creativity as well. Having that balance in your life is what is causing all this abundance. All right, we're going to pull a couple more oracle cards for you guys. All right, group number 2 in your August predictions. We have Inner Temple, Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. So tune into what it is that you really desire. Tune into what it is that you really want in life. And realize that you can have it. You can have what you want. You just have to work for it. You have to manifest it. And just follow your desire. And Spirit is right there behind you. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So you do have to be able to let go of this past situation in order for this new thing to come in, okay? There's like an initiation of you letting go and leaving the past behind before you are able to walk through the new door. This door doesn't open if you stay in the stagnant energy of this previous relationship or work partnership, okay? You have to be able to let it go to cross the threshold. But once you do, once you leave the land of darkness, there is so much abundance waiting for you on the other side. So don't be scared to leave what you know. It might be a new world, but it's a better world. It might be scary to try something new, but look where you've been and look where you're going. There's nothing that can be worse than where you are right now. So go on, take the path. Cross the threshold. Alright, my beautiful group number 2, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have made it to the end of the reading, please drop a cup in the comments below. Alright, look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye. Group number 3, if you chose this pile, you chose Bismuth, and Bismuth represents creativity and new opportunities and new beginnings. So that is the energy you are entering August with. Alright, my beautiful group number 3, you have the 10 of coins. Okay, there is happiness, there's contentment, there is opportunity for financial abundance, followed by the 6 of swords. Okay. And justice. So although the 10 of coins shows opportunity and contentment where you are, the 6 of swords shows that you've been through challenges, you've been through a tough time, and you may be feeling a bit demoralized at this time. And then we have the justice card. So this is showing balance. So this means you need to find a balance between the two. It's almost like you're really up one day and you're really down the next day. You feel content in your situation and then you want change. And you can't really seem to find a balance of that. So that is what you were working towards this August, is finding a balance between what you desire and what you have. What are you thankful for and what do you really want to change? Oops, that is way too many cards. Otherwise I would... Oh, actually, that's only 2 cards. So we have the 8 of Cups and we have the Queen of Swords. So the 8 of Cups shows that you have achieved success and you have achieved abundance. But it's not quite in the way that you thought it would be. And that makes sense why you're kind of like juggling with the concept of whether you're happy or whether you are not. So the Eight of Cups is you've achieved this success, but it's not in the way that you desired. Like, you're still not happy. You know you've achieved what you wanted, but it's not where you want to be. And then with the Queen of Swords, I can see that you are someone who is really incredibly intellectual, and that maybe what your success is not feeding that intellectual capability. You are capable of a lot more, and that's why you aren't feeling content, because you aren't feeling challenged. Then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this shows me that you haven't really moved forward or challenged where you are because you lack the confidence. You know you can do more, but you lack the confidence. You lack the confidence to say it out loud. You lack the confidence to ask for more because you're worried that if you are given more, you won't really be able to fulfill the tasks at hand. You won't really be able to do what you thought you could. But Spirit is telling me you are more than capable. You are incredibly capable, and you should not doubt your intelligence. You need something in your life that is mentally stimulating, and we can see that with these Swords cards coming up here. You have 3 Swords cards in your reading so far. You are someone who is incredibly intelligent. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is showing that something isn't really going according to plan. And even though you've achieved success, something is going to come in and it is going to change your path. It may feel in the moment like it is not a good thing, but it's really just Spirit redirecting you, okay? Spirit telling you this is not for you, something else is. We have the High Priestess. So this is confirmation that this is divine intervention that is happening, okay? This is confirmation that the spirits are listening to you and they know your path forward and they have a higher purpose for you. You need to connect with them and figure out what you need to do and what you need to change in your life. All right, group number 3. What else do we have for your August predictions? We have Judgment. So this is taking time to understand your situation, understand where you've gotten to where you are, what changes need to be made, and how the divine is working with you. This is also releasing judgment from yourself and understanding that things didn't go wrong because of your capabilities. Things did not go wrong because of your knowledge. They went wrong because of divine intervention, okay? The problem is not you. It is happening for you, not to you. Do not blame yourself for whatever goes on here. If there's a redirection, it's because you have a higher purpose than what you've been doing. And it's because you are more capable than the task you have been given. Not because you are undeserving and not because you are incapable. It's quite the opposite, actually. We have the Hermit card in reverse. We have the Strength card. So you need to come out of your shell. You need to start networking with other people, you need to interact with people, and you need to start going out more. That is going to help you build up your confidence. Only through interacting with other people are you going to gain the confidence necessary to take the next steps forward. And in fact, in doing so, you are likely going to meet people who are going to help you on a new business venture, that are going to help you bring something new to creation. All right, group number 3, what else do we have for your August predictions? We have the Fair-Weathered Friend. So be cautious of friends who are just there for a good time and not a long time. Be cautious of people who just want to see the world burn, that get excited when there's drama, who would easily be happy over your misfortune. Be cautious of these people. Do not spend time with them. They are not the people you need to surround your energy with, okay? Two of D's. Okay. If people are trying to drain your energy, if they are trying to mooch off you, if they are trying to cause drama, then they can suck the Two of D's. That is exactly what this card means. It basically means tell anyone who is not respecting your boundaries, who is trying to instill gossip, to suck it. That's literally what that card means. And then we have the Empress. So you are someone who is incredibly intelligent. You are able to work with the divine, and you are going to create something new. But you need to learn to stand up for yourself. You need to learn to stand up for yourself, and you also need to have the confidence in yourself and your capabilities, because I am seeing that you are incredibly competent. You're incredibly intelligent, and Spirit wants you to start believing it. They want you to start acting on it, and they need you to assert those boundaries when people are crossing them or trying to overwork you for underpay. Wait, group number 3, what other messages do we have for you for the month of August? Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Are you getting upset for no reason, or is there a deeper root? But what I'm really feeling here is you are triggering other people, okay? And they may say, like, you are being overly emotional when you react to them, but you are just reflecting their own energy, and they don't realize that. But they're almost gaslighting you, so you believe that you are the problem, and you are not the problem, my love. You are merely reflecting the energy that is given to you. So if people are saying that you are causing problems, or you are being too emotional, really analyze how they are behaving and how they are treating you. Are you serving and returning? Or are you actually acting up? Because chances are you're serving and returning. And if they can't handle the heat, they shouldn't be dishing it out, okay? Those are not people you need in your life. Oh, you got 2. All right, so we also have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Part of your purpose here is to help uplift others. But you cannot do that if you surround yourself with negative energy and negative people. I can see that you really need to reanalyze your friend group and the people you work with. And you need to go in a place that uplifts you and uplifts others. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Are you doing what you feel called to do? Are you doing something that is mentally stimulating enough for you? Are you doing something that uses your talents, where you're able to find balance in life and contribute abundance? Are you able to help other people grow? These are questions you need to ask yourself. I do see a big career change for a lot of you, and I also see a lot of friendship changes as well. There is definitely a month of learning for you, okay? You are learning to gain confidence, you are learning to establish boundaries, and you are learning to stick up for yourself. You're also learning how you can uplift others. And I really see you finding a new friend group that really truly supports people, or a new workplace that really truly supports people and cares about the employees. Not just one who's out to make money, and not just people who are out to create drama. You want to work with people who are truly uplifting, who uplift you and uplift others. And you're going to notice that in the way people talk to you, right off the bat. Are they being triggered? Are they causing drama? Or are they uplifting? It's pretty easy to tell. And you can distinguish the difference. Do not be afraid to stand up for yourself. Do not be afraid to use the sword if you have to, okay? You are witty, you are intelligent, and you are deserving of respect. All right, my beautiful group number 3s, if you made it this far into the reading, drop a coin emoji below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye. Hello, group number 4. This is your reading. So first we're going to start off with your crystal here. We have Amethyst. And Amethyst is kind of like a catch-all when it comes to crystals. It helps to amplify other crystals. It helps to ground you, protect you, and get you in touch with your spirit guides and ancestors. So let's find out your August reading, group number 4. So first we have the Page of Swords. So this shows a fresh new start, excitement, naivety, but a lot of passion. Then we have the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins shows a new financial journey. So what I'm seeing here with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Coins in conjunction is you are going to make a breakthrough in a platform or a business prospect that has to do with communication. You're going to be learning a new way to communicate something or get a message across, that is going to lead to abundance. Then we have the Two of Coins. So Spirit wants to remind you that it's really important that you have balance during this time. You need to make sure that you are balancing your home life and your work life, and that one is not taking priority over the other. You have Death in reverse. So you're going through a rebirth period. With the Page of Wands and the Ace of Coins in conjunction with the rebirth, I can see that you are stepping into a new era of yourself. You are stepping into a new spiritual level. So you are going to have to let go of some relationships that have been holding you back. And I can also see that there is specific belief systems that need to be let go as well about how you obtain money and how you hold on to money. So a big part of your transition period here is going to be learning how to better handle your finances and getting people out of your life, or spending less time with them, or limiting time with them if they encourage bad spending habits. Then we have the Magician. So the Magician is showing that you are capable of manifesting your reality. You are capable of making anything come to light. You just have to make sure that you maintain balance in life. Having that balance is the key to creation for you. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse. So this is unlearning old habits, unlearning societal structures, but most importantly, it's unlearning financial structures, realizing that there are loopholes in how we can earn and make money, and how we can save and keep money. So you are learning that not everything has to involve incredible hard work. You don't have to work yourself to death to achieve your goals. You just need to have balance in life. Alright, what else do I have for my beautiful group number 4s for this August reading? We have Two of Wands. There's 2 potential paths for you to go down. We have the Justice card in reverse. So, the 2 paths you can go down are either you can remain in the stagnant energy or you can make the transition. Now, I'm also seeing in this card that there is potential travel in your future. There's a lot of potential opportunities, and that's going to come from unlearning the dishonesty in relation to financial gain, figuring out how to get out of the rat race. The Justice card in reverse represents dishonesty and betrayal, and it's in conjunction with having the Hierophant in reverse. So this is just confirming that you are unlearning bad financial habits. You are unlearning the dishonesty of, well, you're learning about the dishonesty of the structure. And that is going to propel you forward and give you new opportunities. Alright, group number 4. We have the Crumbling. What are you clinging to? So this card is kind of equivalent to getting the Tower. It shows that transformation, that death and rebirth that we were talking about, but it's so that better things can come. As you can see, you're on the outside in this dark and gloomy place, and once that tower cracks open, you see a land of beauty, you see a land of wonder, of possibilities. And then we have Soul Family. Call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. This card has been coming up a lot lately. A lot of you are going to be finding your soul tribe. So this can be people online, it can be people in your real life. It's your chosen family, not your given family. Although that does not mean it can't include your given family. But you are going to find people who are going through these same experiences, who want the same goals, who have the same morals and values. And connecting with them is really going to help you push through this moment and realize what an opportunity it is. Right, group number 4, what else do we have for your August predictions? We have the fiddle leaf fig. Do not be giving something attention and your energy if you are not getting anything in return. We have the audacity. So I see this in 2 ways. One, don't let people have the audacity to break your boundaries. Don't let people come in and disrespect you. If someone is coming to you with the audacity, you need to turn them away. You need to set them straight. And I can see you having no problem doing that. You may have had issues doing that in the past, but this you, this present you, this current you is not taking anyone's BS. I also see this as you having the audacity. Have the audacity of a straight, cis, white man. And you can accomplish a lot. You know, it's basically saying, try overvaluing yourself. Try having that confidence. And you'll be surprised how much you are actually capable of. And finally, we have the Lovers. So this is potential business partnerships. This is a potential romantic relationship. It's also saying be cautious about people who have the audacity in a relationship. But I really do see this more as new opportunities for a lot of you, particularly related to romance. So going through this transition period is going to allow you to meet new people. It's going to be really good for you guys to get out and enjoy restaurants, parks, whatever is around you. Spirit is saying, like, you need to leave the house, and that is how you're going to meet people who you can connect with. Alright, my beautiful group number 4, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you haven't made it all the way to the end, please drop a moon emoji below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.